table. I'm in the lounge actually, because I want to watch a bit of telly as well and chill and relax by crafting. So I've covered my little table with a bin liner, and I have got a extra light here. I'm going to be making this. Okay, so now I'm just taking all the little bits and bobs out of the box just to organise everything, just pop it on the table and to read the instructions. So here I'm just looking at all the little individual pieces in the box and kind of trying to organise everything, setting it all out on the table. So I've got the scraper, a little hook for the back if you want to mount it on the wall, and then all the little mosaic tiles are in this bag, so I'm just going to tip them all out. So the idea is you just take the little mosaic tiles and just create your own pattern. There is one on the box if you wanted to sort of use that as a little bit of inspiration, or just become really creative and just literally create your own pattern. I had something in mind that I wanted to do, but sort of here and there it changed a little bit, just because of the little sizes of the tiles and fitting them into the little gaps. But actually I was very pleased with how it turned out. So here you can see I started to just put a bit of glue. It's almost like a Pritt stick thing really. You kind of like lay it on to the leaf, and then if you're happy with it, just stick it down so that it sticks before you actually put the sort of paste onto it. So I'm just sort of creating a pattern. Yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed doing this bit. I very quickly worked out that just by popping some of the glue directly onto the wooden leaf was a lot quicker. However, some of it sort of was a little bit fiddly to try and fit into the gaps. So you will see that I do a combination of popping glue onto the leaf directly and then sort of just running the mosaic tiles over the top of the glue. It was just a combination of doing both, just to kind of get it to, create the pattern and get the tiles in the tiny little gaps. As you can see, I've taken one of the gloves off. It was so annoying. I really needed to sort of be able to pick the little tiles up and everything and move them around, and the glove was just sticking to the glue. It was a real pain, so that very quickly came off. And if I make any more of these, which I think I will, I think I'm definitely going to use some crafting tweezers. I'm sure that would be a lot easier. So as I carry on, just creating a pattern, I think I'm going to pop you on a little bit of a time lapse, or certainly speed the video up a little bit, rather than, you get bored watching me put every single tile on. Yeah, I'll speed it up a little bit and then we'll come back to normal in a few minutes. And finally, I've actually finished, so I'm just going to pop all the little bits and bobs away and start the next process. But I'm just going to show you what it looks like so far. And what do you think? It's really pretty, isn't it? Okay then, so I took the powder into the kitchen, put it into the cup, added some cold water and gave it a jolly good mix. As you can see, I'm just popping on the glove that was supplied with the kit, and here I am just popping all of this paste. It's a bit like a polyfiller type of thing, or a grout, tile grout. So I'm just popping it all over the top, making sure that all the little gaps are completely covered and filled. And once I'm happy with that, it's time to take the scraper and just very gently scrape off the excess. I did on a couple of tiles, I kind of lifted them a little bit, so I've just sort of pushed them back in, made sure that they had plenty of the grout over. There you go, you saw me just do one there, and just continue to use the scraper until it was all lovely and smooth. So I've actually finished doing that little stage now, and it's time to take the little sponge that's supplied, dampen it down, and then to very gently wipe over the top of the leaf so that you remove all the excess of the grout from the top of the tiles, and being very careful not to dislodge anything. And then I had to try and get a bit out of, you can see where the leaves sort of kind of got that little cut design. There was a little collection of grout in there, so I just had to make sure that I got that out as well. And here we are, it's all finished. It's the very first time I've actually done one of these, and I'm really pleased with how it turned out, so much so that I'd like to do another one. So off come the gloves, ready to tidy up. There's a little screw and ribbon and a little hook if you want to wall mount it. So I'm just finishing cleaning off the table, tidying up, and then I can show it to you properly. And here we are, this is what it looks like. Yeah, very, very happy with it. So you just have to make sure that it dries thoroughly before you put it anywhere as an ornament or on the wall or whatever you decide to do with it. I actually end up putting this on the console table in the hallway with my neon reed diffuser on the top. I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I did making it. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.